Hello everyone and welcome back to Fluency Rocks. I'm Carolina, your Spanish teacher from Colombia. Today we are breaking down some key Spanish adverbs and phrases you'll use all the time when talking about locations and positions. As usual, I'll explain them with clear examples and then we'll wrap up with a quick dialogue to see how they really work. Plus, stick around for a fun little homework at the end to make sure it all sticks. So without further ado, let's dive in. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. That way you won't miss out on any of the fantastic content I've got in store for you. Your support truly means everything to me. Now, back to our topic. Adelante is primarily an adverb. It's usually translated into English as forward or straight ahead. This means it describes a direction or an action indicating movement or a gaze forward. Another characteristic adelante has is that it doesn't require a noun after it. For example, vamos adelante. This sentence can be translated as let's move forward, let's get on with it, let's go for it, let's go ahead, or let's move on. Ayer ibas caminando deprisa y te llamé, pero no te detuviste, seguiste adelante. Yesterday you were walking in a hurry and I called out to you, but you didn't stop, you kept going. Now, adelante can also describe the location of something, especially when we are talking about a place that is in front of us or further ahead. While we usually think of adelante as a direction, this subtle difference is important. It's like saying over there in front. Let's see some examples. Disculpe, señor, ¿sabe dónde están las fresas? Están allá adelante. Excuse me, sir, do you know where the strawberries are? They are up ahead. ¿La cafetería está en esta cuadra? No, está más adelante, pero ya casi llegamos. Is the coffee shop on this block? No, it's further ahead, but we are almost there. Many students and many native speakers often use adelante and delante de interchangeably, but that can be a mistake. Delante de is a prepositional phrase and it's used when you need to describe something or someone being physically in front of something else. That means we need a noun after delante de. Let's illustrate this with some examples. En el salón de clases, Mariana siempre se sienta delante de Alfredo porque ella es más baja que él. In the classroom, Mariana always sits in front of Alfredo because she is shorter than him. A common mistake some students make is thinking that enfrente de is the appropriate translation to in front of because of the way it sounds. But as you will see later, enfrente de has different translations and uses. The key point here is that when we use delante de, the person or the object is not facing the other person or object. Wondering how you can support this channel and what I do? It's really easy. You can show your support buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com. Your support shows you value my work highly. Now, let's talk about atrás. This is another adverb and it's your go-to for back or behind in many situations. It describes either moving in reverse or looking in the opposite way you were facing. Atrás is like adelante. It doesn't require a noun to complete its meaning. Let's see some examples. Ahora vamos a caminar hacia atrás. Now, let's walk backwards. Ve atrás, go back. Da un paso atrás, take a step back. The examples we just saw are about direction, but atrás can also be used to talk about location. For example, ¿dónde está tu abuelo? Está allá atrás arreglando la nevera. Where is your grandfather? He's back there repairing the fridge. María dejó su antigua vida atrás y empezó una nueva vida en Praga. Maria left her old life behind and started a new one in Prague. Detrás de is usually translated into English as behind, and it's a prepositional phrase, meaning that something is located physically behind something else. Detrás de always requires a noun. Let's see some examples. La toalla está detrás de la puerta del baño. The towel is behind the bathroom door. Allá está Camilo en la fila, detrás de la chica de camiseta amarilla. There's Camilo in line, behind the girl in the yellow t-shirt. Now, let's talk about al frente. This one has a couple of key meanings. First, al frente can describe a location at the frontmost point, often within a specific space. Think of it as being at the front in English. For example, la profesora está al frente de la clase. The teacher is at the front of the class. Here, al frente de la clase clearly indicates the teacher's position in the classroom, right up at the front. But that's not all. Al frente also carries the meaning of being in a leadership position or leading something. For example, Daniela es la que está al frente del negocio de sus padres. Daniela is the one who runs her parents' business. In this case, al frente del negocio de sus padres tells us that this person is in charge, taking the lead on the business. So remember, al frente can either tell you about a physical location, the front of something, or it can indicate who is in charge and leading the way. It's all about the context. Want to take your Spanish learning to the next level? You are in luck, because I've created a free ebook filled with easy to follow lessons, essential vocabulary, and fascinating cultural insights. Just click the link in the description to download it. Sign up with your name and email and I'll send it straight to your inbox. Enfrente generally means across or opposite. It's really common in everyday Spanish. You can also spell it together, enfrente. This is an adverb and refers to something directly opposite or facing something else. It doesn't necessarily need a noun afterwards when the context implies it. For example, hay una casa de cambio enfrente. There's a currency exchange office across the street. Notice here that in the previous example, we just said enfrente without any noun afterwards. And this is because of the context. We are talking about a currency exchange office's location, so we understand it's across from where the speaker is or some other implied point. You'll often hear enfrente used like this on its own in casual conversation. Now, let's take a look at the following example. Vivo enfrente de la frutera. I live opposite the fruit store. As you can see, enfrente can definitely be followed by the preposition de and a noun. In this case, it indicates that my house is located on the opposite side of the fruit store. Now, let's look at frente a. This one also means opposite to, but it often carries a slightly more formal feel and can imply a more direct facing relationship. For example, Raquel se sentó frente a Diana. Raquel sat facing Diana. No me gusta mucho hablar por teléfono. Prefiero hablar frente a frente. I don't really like talking on the phone. I prefer to talk face to face. Frente a la farmacia hay un banco. There's a bank opposite the pharmacy. Now, get ready for some real-life Spanish. In the following dialogue, you'll hear how native speakers use the adverbs and phrases we just learned in everyday scenarios. Ready to dive in? Let's go! Explorando la ciudad. ¡Qué bonito parque! ¿Sabes si el Museo de Arte Moderno está más adelante? Sí, creo que sí. Si caminamos hacia adelante un par de cuadras más, deberíamos verlo. ¡Vamos! ¡Genial! ¿Y esa heladería tan popular donde venden los mejores helados de mango está por aquí cerca o allá atrás? Creo que está enfrente del teatro. ¿Ves ese edificio grande que está allá adelante? El teatro está justo enfrente. Ah, ya veo. ¡Qué bien! Después del museo podemos ir allá. Oye, ¿viste a ese señor que se tropezó? Caminaba muy rápido viendo su teléfono y luego miró hacia atrás. Sí, pobre señor, iba muy distraído. Oye, mira, al frente de nosotros hay una plaza bastante animada. Parece que hay un mercado hoy. Podemos ir más tarde. Sí, claro. Por cierto, ¿sabes dónde queda la famosa librería de la que me hablaste? Esa librería está un poco más atrás de la plaza, detrás de esa iglesia que tiene una torre alta. Ah, perfecto. Entonces primero vamos al museo, luego a la heladería y después a la librería que está detrás de la iglesia. Exacto. Y si necesitamos información adicional, siempre podemos preguntarle a alguien que esté al frente de alguna tienda o panadería. Buena idea. Se ve que conoces bien esta ciudad. A veces te imagino de guía turístico con un grupo de turistas caminando detrás de ti. Nunca lo había pensado, pero creo que me has dado una buena idea. Mira, allá adelante está el museo. ¡Qué bien! ¡Vamos! Ready to put your new knowledge to the test? Create your own sentences using the different meanings of the adverbs and phrases you learned today. Share them in the comments below, and I'll be there to give you feedback and help you improve your Spanish. Have a Spanish topic you'd like to see covered? Let me know in the comments below. Your ideas help me create videos that are exactly what you're looking for. If you are still confused about the multiple meanings the verb tocar has, then I suggest that you watch my video called 9 Meanings of Tocar, Essential Spanish Verb Guide. It's full of useful tips to master this verb and its many meanings and avoid common mistakes. Click here to watch it and keep rocking your language learning goals.